Baby, hi, Frankie. This is Frankie, and we're here at home in Kailua-Kona, Hawaii. This is Frankie, the border collie. So, hi, I'm Blythe Stevens, MFA Bliss Catalyst and creator of A Blythe Coach. Dance through your difficulties to make leaps of faith into fulfillment. Today, I'm coming to you from home while I'm here on vacation visiting my family for the first time in 2 years. It is awesome. And I just wanted to share briefly a little bit of my practice with you today and look forward to seeing you again on my regular schedule when I return. So I don't know if you can make it out clearly, but Maui is here in the background, which is why I'm a little bit zoomed out, and soon the light will be hitting my face. But in this moment, I just wanted to enjoy these morning birds with you and the warming lanai here. And here, of course, because I'm at home with my family, I do have access to yoga mats and all kinds of equipment. But in order to share, and also when I'm traveling without a mat, I always bring my lacrosse ball massage ball, my yoga paws, which I won't need to use today, but I use a lot on the road, even in airports, not sponsored, just a really helpful thing to get some grip for doing yoga on the go, and also my Theraband for my physical therapy exercises. So all of those things are important to helping me feel good when I'm traveling, and yeah, relaxed and relieving stress and all of that. So I was going to show you also, I like to use a folded towel. Sometimes I use that at home as a prop. It's a very versatile prop. So I'm going to start by sitting on that today, but I'll also use it to cushion my knees as a meditation cushion and things like that. So I thought I'd show you a little bit of what I do to warm up and stretch out and feel good, especially traveling in airplanes, trains, automobiles, and sleeping on strange beds or beds we're not accustomed to, and not having my ergonomic pillow with me and all that. This guy's really handy, and my yoga practice can really help me recover from all of that. So I usually like to start seated, grounding the sit bones into the cushion, the towel, the floor, whatever it is you're sitting on. In the chair, close your eyes. Root down into the surface below, and then allow the spine to grow up tall from there. And as needed, bring in a couple of organic movements to release any tension you're noticing. Perhaps the neck, the shoulders, for me certainly, or wherever it is in the moment, and then settle into stillness for another moment to focus on the breath. Hear the sounds in the background of whatever is occurring in your space. In my space, there's birds chirping. We might hear, oh, here comes Frankie. Here she goes. Hear the dog running by. Other dogs, cars, chickens, turkeys, parrots, and the sound of our own breath. So always bringing it back to your own breath. I like to keep focused on the breath, to include pranayama, meditation, and other such practices. And in the yoga practice and the physical asana practice, connecting to the breath and the body, becoming really aware of the present moment. So starting to express the movement of my breath through the movements of my arms too. Rising up with inhale, sinking with exhale. Hearing the sounds of construction in the background. And then side stretches, it's real. Yoga's really real. Even here in paradise. People gotta work. I like to move into some side stretches next. And then into some twists, maybe also some copy grinders or Sufi circles, focusing on mobility through the spine in a really super gentle and progressive way. Recycling. So focusing on mobility and ease in a progressive way. I like to do 2 or 3 of everything. And start out really gentle and aware and slowly increase any depth of stretch or intensity of any kind. So these movements I also like to take on all fours. Similar mobilizing movements typically next, or I could lay back onto my back and do some sort of rolling, hugging the knees to the chest, stretching in a reclined position. So I'm going to today use the towel as a knee cushion and take a little cat-cow action here to mobilize. Typical cat-cow, and also sort of spirals and side bends, dancing cat. What do they call that? Pointer dog, some kind of dog, dancing cat, sorts of things to also integrate upper and lower body, get some core work, stretch out the hips. So I also really like some lunges. We can also incorporate all of these sorts of things into sun salutations for full body, more vigorous warming practice. Or if it's early morning or maybe in the evening, winding down or slowly warming up, I might stay kind of low to the ground like we're going to do today. But who knows? I could also do an arm balances practice or do all my standing shapes, warriors, triangles. So I hope you're experimenting a bit in your own personal practice too with fun variations on things, your own poses, just playing for 2, 3, 5 minutes, improvising and seeing what feels good in your body. It makes me feel wherever I am, but it certainly is fun to get to take a peek at Maui here and be outside, get some sunshine in February. We'll be returning to Germany soon. Enjoy one more yoga practice here. Oh, Frankie. The funny thing in your personal practice as well as teaching is trying to make sure that we do everything evenly when we get really creative. Make sure we're still practicing all the shapes and poses on both sides. Giving care and intention too. This just feels so good. So twists might feel really good too when we're sleeping on unusual beds, sitting, sometimes for long periods, traveling. But I have no shame. I'll do yoga in the airport too. Oh, twist. Look up towards Waialae Mountain. Not everyone loves downward facing dog, but for me, it feels really, really good. In between, to do a gentle inversion, feel really grounded through the hands and feet, and also send the pelvis up, stretching out the back of the legs. Need to shake out the neck. Here's Frankie. There's a Frankie Franker. There's a Frankie Franker. I also really love to use a lot of child's pose, constructive rest, shavasana, relaxation. You can choose your favorite child pose if you're practicing with me today in this little short practice and point of inspiration for personal practice on the go or wherever you are home to. Rocking back and forth, and your favorite child's pose might be a nice way to get a little forehead, third eye massage. Stretch the ankles and hips a little bit differently. Take your time in whatever resting shapes you choose. To breathe and be super mindful during transitions. And then, as I shared, my secret weapon, one of the most important things that I bring with me is my lacrosse ball, massage ball. And for me, that's a lot of neck and shoulders, rehabilitation, but whatever feels a little bit tender. We can just I take anywhere from, anywhere from maybe 30 seconds to quite a while. Rolling out the kinks. Or if rolling is too much or just want to take it easy, we can also just place a tender spot onto our massage ball and let gravity do the work. Let it slowly melt. And once again, I'll make sure to do both sides. I typically do shoulders and neck. And also love to bring a small foam roller with me if I can, traveling. Stretch out my IT bands and roll my back, hips, anywhere that gets sore in the course of travel. And keep up my physical therapy. Often we get some really nice cross training while we're traveling. That's fun. Swimming and snorkeling and hiking. And wherever we are, we can bring our calm and relaxed states to the people that we are spending time with when we're spending a little bit of time ourselves in yoga and meditation. So I hope you have a few moments today to take for yourself and that you've enjoyed this video. I know the lighting is it is what it is. Here on the Lanai in Pu'ukola. Thanks for joining me with your practice of Dieta, your yoga in general. Be well, and I will see you next time.